Hey, welcome to the UC Davis team qualifiers, and here we go. We're going to play. So this is Einz, aka Joey Laguna, on the team, and he will be playing against Dimentio. So this is the first game. They are on Shattered Temple, and let's see what happens. So just if you're watching this, you'll probably want to know what the team qualifier is. We are trying to figure out who we're going to field for our CSL team. And so to do that, we are having people play in a round-robin style tournament. It's kind of like I made up the format, so I'll explain it really quick. It's a tournament where every single person on the team is given a point value, 1 to 5. So if you're 1, you're a platinum or lower player, 2 diamond, 3 masters, 4 grandmasters. And if you have 5 points, you're a team coach, because those are the people who are making the decisions, those are the people who've been to the practices and whose gameplay we know. And especially some of them have actually been quite successful players by themselves, or coaches, or in Brood War. So everyone has a point value, and when you play someone with a point value, you get that many points. And you can also get points by submitting replays for the match, and submitting feedback in the form of like comments, like a paragraph or 2. So that's what's going on. So Dimentio here is playing against Joey, who is a team coach. He's actually not part of the StarCraft Club, which is why I gave him the team coach designation. And but he plays a lot with us. He practices a lot with us. Know him. He's a really good guy. So he's a team coach. So Dimentio is getting 5 points for this match, and Joey's getting 2. In addition, both players submitted replays. So oh geez, I didn't even update that. I gotta change that. Gotta remember to do that. Didn't give them points for the uploads or the replays or the feedback. So, see what's going on. Okay, so Joey's doing a Forge Fast Expand. Not going Nexus, Fast Nexus, but he'll definitely wall this in while getting Nexus in a 2 base economy. Pretty safe bet, especially because he sees Dimentio is going to expand as well. So he knows there's not going to be 1 base pressure, because it's impossible to do 1 base pressure with 2 bases. Oh, you missed an opportunity. Oh, he's right there to kill. Gotta kill the scout. There you go. Oh, I didn't get enough. Anyways. Dimentio getting his spawning pool, no gas. So we'll see if he tries to go a gasless Zerg. I'm not sure how popular that is right now in the metagame. Spiniciwa, of course, one of the incoming UC Davis freshmen, pretty much pioneered it and made it very popular. Now it's not so much popular, and I think even he acknowledges that the weakness of the build is you can just be out macroed, because the other person can get gas and just kind of put up a lot of bases, and you can't put out too much pressure aside from slowing for a while. Finally, the Nexus goes down, so Joey will be getting his economy up pretty shortly. Let's take a look at the economy. Joey's already up ahead by quite a lot, though Dimentio should be catching up now that his second base has started, and you can see his drones are being built 2 at a time as opposed to 1, as the Protoss can manage with 1 Nexus completed. The Queen will be popping out, making there a lot more larvae. The Queens really, when you think of it, are a hatchery all to themselves that walk around spitting hatcheries onto hatcheries, so you can build while you build. Joey finishing up this wall with a Cyber Core and another pylon. Always good to have more than 1 pylon on your wall, so you're not Artosis. 2 gases coming up, letting his Chrono Boost get a little high, but he's probably saving that for, you guessed it, Joey. Come on. You know what you need to do. We'll save it for later. More drones coming out, more Queens. He knows that when the Protoss fast expands, he's not going to have Warp Gate anytime soon. There it is. And now he's going to want a Chrono Boost he has. So if he pressed it, 15, 20 seconds earlier, that's almost 2 Chrono Boosts in itself. So remember, when your Cyber Core finishes and you have 50 gas, just put it down. It's cheap. But anyways, this wall is now completed. These units are now building. This stuff's looking pretty good. Oh, and here we see Dimentio's reaction to the Forge Fast Expand. He's going to try to double expand. And now, double expanding on this map to get your third base early is really hard because the third base that you want to take right here is blocked by rocks. And Dimentio definitely doesn't have any units to fight it because he only has 6 Zerglings, and Zerglings take about 1 billion years to kill rocks. They have 3 armor, and Zerglings probably do 4 damage, maybe 5 damage, so they do 2 damage for every attack. It takes forever. Look, he's even, just hanging out by these rocks. They're friends. Zerglings, they don't like killing rocks. So your other options are to go down here to this kind of hidden expansion and hope Joey doesn't spot it. But that leaves it super open to bouncing back and forth between these 2 bases, as opposed to here where he can kind of hold the middle and not have to worry about that. It's still not preferred, not at all, but that's what he's chosen to do. When I see Joey Forge Fast expanding, I personally like to do a 1-base Roach Ling all-in with roaches busting down this forge and then just running in a bunch of Zerglings and hoping his sentry, actually it probably hits around now, so hopefully his sentry force field micro isn't too good. If it is, then it kind of shuts that down, but you can still do a lot of damage, and if you take out the Nexus, you're in pretty good shape because then you can expand yourself or have already expanded during the attack. Let's see what's going on. Got 3 gates, 4 gates, 5 gates. So 5 gates, he'll probably be doing a 5-gate push because I don't see any other gateways. Oh, that's not a gateway. Blink. Yeah, he's probably getting Blink. He's waiting for the gas. Oh, snap! I called it. So 4-gate Blink Stalkers. Maybe we'll throw down another gate just to get the production capability. You can see his money and gas is already getting pretty high. So he does have room for another Warp Gate. And his hallucination, just going to go hang around the map. He's pretty much never going to die to queens unless he holds position over a hatchery. So he should be able to get an excellent scout, see where the Zerg is. So he's just seeing, look at the 2 bases, look at the creep spread. Great creep spread, Dimentio, by the way. Ooh, and Spore Crawlers already. Oh, look at that. Buddy Spore Crawler calling all the shots, taking down the hallucination. One dangerous thing you got to watch out for if you're a Zerg player is not to overreact to hallucinations, aka as Idra did. Also, don't get this many drones martyrdom to that third buddy. But you don't want to just think, oh, I see a Phoenix, I need to get tons of air defense and more queens and possibly a Spire. Check if they're doing damage to your overlords. Is the easiest way to check because they will auto-attack the overlords. Can't hide that. And, yeah. No damage. Not a real Phoenix. Meanwhile, Joey's getting this 4th base. And actually, he's elected to get a Robo facility. So a 4-gate Robo Forge Fast Expand opening. That works. It's pretty economic-centric. Eco-centric. What happened to the space? Were there a ton of drones? Oh, they're all one of those. Okay. Yeah, definitely Maynard this over here. But the queen there is good. If you can micro, let's take a look at the queen energy. He should be injecting pretty soon. Good job, buddy. And it looks like those injects are really close, so he must be doing the backspace method, or my favorite, camera inject, when you lock camera positions over the hatcheries, and you just cycle through those when you're injecting. Joey getting up a big army. No real, let's take a look at units lost. 3, 2, 1, and 1. So not many units lost, but there is an observer, and it looks like he's going 5, 6 gate with observer. Okay, I see what he's going to do. He's going to use the observers to blink up, right up on this ramp, and get excellent positioning, and pretty much just run loops around the roaches. Blink with an observer means you can get to all the hidden nooks and crannies. You can even take out the space and then blink up here, which is super brutal, because the roaches are running around like this, just being all loopy-doopy. And they'll never get there because they're slow as shit. So killing his own cyber core, not a good plan. Wallen a little bit better than that, Joey, because you can just use a sentry to create an extra wall. He's going to take down the rocks, build it, and build his third while he pushes out. Always expand when you attack, or attack when you expand. And if you're going to lose the attack, just pull back. Don't lose your units. So here comes the Roach push from Dimentio. It's pretty low supply because roaches take up so much supply, but it looks like he will be getting Hydras behind it. He doesn't have any Hydras on the field. Excellent force fields. Wow, that is going to kill all these roaches as long as he doesn't lose any sentries to them. He's using Blink. Okay, he lost 1 sentry, but wow. Just look at the supply differential now. Dimentio was up 30, and now he is even. So whatever lead that Dimentio had, he just lost because of those awesome force fields. You definitely want to have burrow movement or something like that when you push up a ramp in case of those good force fields. Joey, excellent play there. And see, there's his expand, and he's getting Colossus. He didn't research extended thermal lance. That's probably something you want to do, but it's not necessary when you have a massive bio army like this. Not bio, but you know. Protoss bio is like full of metal. I don't know, metal army? That's pretty cool. It's pretty metal. So now he's going to put some pressure onto Dimentio, and we'll see if Dimentio's mass roach, did he get any Hydras? I feel like that was just a bad read. He got the Hydras, and he got Groove Spines, and he didn't build any, so that's a lot of gas that you lose. On top of which, Hydras are tons of gas by themselves, so even building any is a big investment. They're both getting these third bases up, whereas Dimentio does have a proxy base. Lots of drones. I gotta see, yeah. 79 drones, which is pretty good. He's not fully saturated here. I would say he needs to just kind of drag a box and see this, because he's about 3 drones too many. You want 24, or not 24, you want 20 on minerals, and then that's 6 on gas. Wow, those roaches are taking a lot of damage. Can they snipe a Colossus? I don't think they will. And you can see that was a pretty good attack, but he's going to lose a lot of those roaches, and he's going to lose the Overlords. It's hard to attack with an army like this because you actually lose a lot, and the mobility of Blink Stalkers can force you to suffer more losses than you would normally want to. Einz, get your gas up, buddy. Come on, Joey. But Dimentio, not being one to be fooled, is getting the 5th base up, not taking any chances with losing an economy. And Joey's just pulling back. Take a look at where upgrades are. He has completed his attack upgrades and has no armor upgrades. Good job, Joey. 3-0 classic mix. Whereas Dimentio has the more balanced 2-1, or 1-2 I should say, because it's armor 2. He should be getting more. He has a lot of minerals, but he's getting Corruptors, which is pretty much what you need against Colossus. Roach Corruptor isn't that bad. Roach Infestor Colossus is actually pretty good. And that's probably not enough Corruptors, unfortunately. And he is using the Corruption spell, which is pretty much necessary. He's going to lose a lot of these units. He might save the Corruptor. Yeah, you just need a bigger army, and I'm afraid his supply is too little. And there's the GG. I'm out.